What up, guys? You guessed it. It's time for the live listening feedback. I can't hear a thing in here. Let me check this real quick. I've been trying to really figure out what's going on with this microphone situation. And that one's not it. Check. Can you guys hear? Oh, there it is. There it is. Now I can hear what you guys hear. And it is a rather bit distorted, so I'm gonna get away from the mic a little bit. What's up, guys? We are doing live listening feedbacks for the we got Big in the house. What's up, man? We are going to be doing some listening to some music for sync licensing purposes. If you would like to submit so that I can kind of check out your stuff and in the process be able to give you some constructive criticism when it comes to music for sync licensing. That's what we do here. Gonna be pretty awesome. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna pull up the live stream stuff. Here we go. And I left normally I leave a clock emoji, so let's find that real quick. If you're on YouTube right now, you can actually see my screen. We are streaming on both at the same time. And it looks like we start up with Jack Gee. So let's check out what he's got. Here we go. Actually, let me pull up Spotify. That's what I got it here for. This one left.
Shadows of darkness surrounding me. What is this future I can't see? In the slums, where's the light? I need to heal, just can't ease my mind. Waiting for the stars to align. Where's the light? I gotta find. Losing sight. Have I gone blind? I can't feel. I can't breathe. All of my senses smothering me. I want to feel. I want to breathe. All of my senses smothering me. Oh no.
This wasn't that bad. I don't think this is bad. I would have liked a little more crispness on the vocals, i.e., making them sound a little bit more expensive with a little bit of saturation so they stand out from the synthesizers that you have going on at the same time. They're covering the same range, so you got to be careful with that. Also, honestly, I think this would be cool for sync for sure. It definitely gives an emotion that is used in TV and film for sure. Very, very dope. Yes, we are live on YouTube as well. Let me check here. We had some questions in the chat. Wild W, what up, bro? Moving to night licensing? Well, come through. Come through. We got a live seminar that's happening on sync specifically on how to get started in the industry in 2 weeks. And there's also some stuff that's happening next Saturday as well. So come through. There's a couple different things that we're doing. Menace. Yeah, we review anything for sync, just as long as it's clean. Yeah, bro. For sure. If you want to submit your music to be listened to live on here, you got to go through the Discord channel. So join the Discord. We'll listen to your music as long as it's clean. That's the only stipulation. Let's see here. Let's go back to my Discord here. So nice job, Gee. I think this could probably do well in sync for sure, especially with commercials. Let's keep moving because we got quite some stuff to get through. Here's my boy Meek. Let's see what he's got. There's always some heat in the Spotify. In the Discord. Here we go. Appreciate the follow.
I can't believe it's so hard to see. I try to take it easy, but it's too hard for me. I'm thinking way too much about you, trying not to creep. It's too damn cold out here without you, so
Link in the bio for
hard.
the Discord.
Tell me I'm the one that you love, cause baby you're the only one that I'm thinking of. I put myself in number 2 as long as you are the one. No, I can't go back just knowing that you were done. So I guess I'll move on, 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 move on. I'm sorry for all the arguments we had in the past. I guess you're right and I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm wrong, I'm wrong, I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Move on, move on, move on, move on. I gotta move on, guess I gotta move on now.
Okay, so this one could work. But your intro is way too long. It's like ungodly long. Shorten that up. It needs to continue to go somewhere. So like you're always, especially with sync licensing, you want to be building towards something. And then to juxtapose that, you want to pull stuff back. So if you could make the chorus, or the chorus more full, or the verse less or more sparse, that's going to give you the juxtaposition to make someone go, okay, now we've arrived. You know what I'm saying? If you do that, I guarantee you it's going to give you more range and be better of use for a music editor that's working on a commercial or a film. Adam, you got the neutron elements. Nice. How's that treating you? We're gonna keep moving on. I like the song. I think that the lyrics work for sync as well because they're not super duper specific. I'm not a big lyrics guy myself, so I won't get into like artistic decisions. But as long as it's vague enough to be fit anywhere, you're in the win. So let's keep moving. Dorwin Rowan is my next guy. What you got? Let's pull it up on Spotify. Here we go. I kind of like this a lot. It's got enough moments to give the editors more to work with. I think that the intro's the proper length. The only thing that I wish, and this might be a mixing thing, I need more low end from this track. Like, it would punch so much harder and deeper. I tried listening on my headphones and thought they were playing tricks on me, so I opened it up on my monitors, which aren't the biggest for bass, but I can still feel the presence of them because I know my room, and I still couldn't get enough bass. if you add more bass to this track and then maybe pull back on some of the what am I trying to say? There was something that I needed less of. Oh, just the energy. So if you scaled back even further, by the time we're about halfway through this song, you could add all that stuff at the very end. I'm interested to hear the rest of it, which is a good thing. So like you kept the interest of the listener, and you had a lot of cool moments. So very, very cool. What's up, guys? If you are just new to us, we are listening to music for sync licensing purposes. The way you submit is through the Discord. The link is in the bio. There's a specific channel called, what does it say on here? Live feedback submissions. And we're going through the list. So come check us out. You can picture a club scene and a montage. Oh yeah, totally. This actually is really, really cool. I like it. I just wish there was more low end. And I don't know if you're Rowan, if you're an engineer or not, but like definitely don't be afraid. Awesome. Let's keep going. Rolly, what's going on, bro? How art thou? We're gonna keep going. Oh, we got a SoundCloud link. Okay. Let's check it out.
I'm shutting it down.
Okay, so this one sounds pretty cool. What I would give you as far as constructive feedback on this is hold on, I'm not going to refer to as you, Ariel. What I would do is maybe shorten, if you want to use this for sync, I would definitely shorten the intro. But the other thing is that this feels very loop based. Now, I'm not saying that you use a loop somewhere from Splice or something like that, because technically in sync, that's something I'd encourage to shy away from. But the other thing is that there's not enough varying things in the arrangement. So like, for instance, if I do the needle drop test right now. Oh, it's really hard. Okay, so I take that back. There's some things that are varying in your track, so that's good. But I think they're doubled too long. Because it's easy to lose interest with hip hop tracks that of this tempo. So it's always good to maybe make sure you're keeping the listener's ear with some ear candy or something like that. Another thing, I don't know if you're messing with sidechain compression or not, but like the bass and the kick feel like they're fighting. What I recommend is having a short kick to your long 808, or you could do the opposite and do a short 808 and a long kick. And normally that will help tremendously to make sure you're not having too much mud in your low mids and sub frequencies. Cool? Awesome. Let's keep moving. Great job. I like that track. Could totally see that on like a reality TV show for sure when something drops. Rolly, you have to submit via the Discord, but you can send SoundCloud links through there. No problem. No problem, my friend. All right, we're going to keep moving here.
Shay.
Oh, that was the other thing. Before I keep going on, if you're going to pitch your music for sync, a rule of thumb, I've heard like 2 other tracks that we've listened to thus far kind of do it. No beat tags. Beat tags to the industry sound cheap. They're not really necessary. They already know who they're getting the song from, so like it's not that serious. So have a version without your tags, and I guarantee you'll see a little more success than the next guy. Let's keep going. Was dope. Be careful with your sample if it is a sample. Definitely have a version without the vocal chops at the in the middle or at the end where we were listening. This was dope. I like it. It kept my attention. I also think that your intro was the proper length. The mix was pretty good. The mix was pretty good on this. It does sound like it's from 2019, which is fine. If you pitch this, just don't say it's from 2019. I guarantee you it'll make people's perception different before they even listen. Could have had some extra ear candy, but that's just personal artistic taste. Great job on this. This sounds cool. Yeah, nice. I'm trying to figure out how to say your name. Shay Shadaka Shadakada, maybe? I don't know. If you're in the chat, Shadakaya, make sure I'm not pronouncing that wrong. I'm gonna put a frosty next to that one. That one was dope. Let's keep going. We got another SoundCloud link here. If you guys are new in the chat, we are reviewing music for sync licensing purposes. The Discord is in the link in bio. Submit, and we will try to get to you. Normally, we got enough for this session, but we do this every Friday at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Let's keep going. Oh, and if you submit, make sure the music is clean. This is an educational channel. All right, here we go. This is from not Tom Giotto.
It was never me, huh? It was never me. It was never you and I. It was never none of that shit. All of it was a lot.
Man, come on. I'm going to skip just a little bit because I don't know if you got the memo here.
You told me this.
Oh, come on.
This and that.
And express myself as boss fit in the rhyme. Stab me in my back, but man, I promise you everything's fine. Yeah, that's what I'm really thinking. If you ever want to know, I want to end all of this shit, but let me tell.
All right, it's a little too. You got to have a clean version if you want it reviewed on the channel. Unfortunately, let's keep moving. It sounded cool. I love Rage. I think Rage is all the rage it is. Let's keep going. Free to Zodiac. Let's see what you got, bro. Lost Without You. Here's this track.
I see too far. My myself lost without you. I seem to find myself lost, but we both try to find. But we both try to make it. But we both try to find a way. But we both try to make it. I seem to find myself lost without you. I seem to find myself lost. I seem to find myself lost without you. I seem to find myself lost, but we both try to make it. But we both try to find a way. But we both.
This is very interesting. It gives me like Flying Lotus slash Thundercat vibes, which is cool, but you don't see it synced very often because of the texture and the eclectic nature of the song. But I could see this in like an indie film, or maybe a mainstream film, just in a certain context. There's nothing wrong with that. When we are making music for sync, we want it to fit as many contexts as possible, because the more syncs we get, the more monies we get as well. So that's super duper important. You want to make sure that you're doing. The link to send your tracks in for submissions is in the Discord. It's in the link in bio. You go from there. It says the producer tribe. It's an orange slash. It looks like this. Can you guys see this on YouTube? Oh, we should over. There it is. Looks like this. It's a speaker. It's a black speaker with an orange background. And from there, you can send it to. Okay, I don't take submissions from the email. Go to the Discord. Go to the Discord. Because we got to keep everything organized here. We're gonna go to Jalen now. He's got a track called Ivy. Let's check him out.
She like, you gon' fuck me like you fuck that.
I didn't see the explicit. Gotta send me the new stuff that's got a clean version, or we can't listen to it. Again, this is a clean channel because it's educational purposed. So when you send stuff through, come through with a clean version. I liked the track until I had to cut it off, but guys, keep that in mind. I'll make sure. Let me check something real quick, because I'm pretty sure it's pinned up here. If you're submitting stuff, make sure it's clean. We got to keep it clean up here. Hold on. Let's just scroll all the way to the top and see what's going on. Dang, we've gone through a lot of pieces of music. Okay, looks like there isn't a. I don't know where I pinned it, so I'm gonna pin it again at the end of this show. But yeah, keep that in mind, guys, because you'd be surprised. I mean, how often do you hear explicits in music on commercials or TV shows? Not very often. You might see something on a show that might have the ability from their network, but no. You committed a crime type beat. That's funny. Okay. Gosh, look at all these submissions. This is crazy. Oh, okay, we're getting close now. Here we are. So if I'm starting to see an explicit, I'm gonna have to just go ahead and skip without even listening to it. Here we go. Lucaso, this is yours. Discord link is in the bio. So this one's cool, Picasso. There's a lot of different moments, which is good for sync. The intro could have been a little bit shorter, but I think that with what you're doing, it's fine. I could totally see this in a video game. If you wanted to do something a little more real-esque, I could see it in other different projects like commercials and TV shows for sure, because you have a lot of stuff going on as far as your moving parts, and I think that's essential for making sure that you have stuff that's sync ready. But I would say you might want to update your sounds when it comes to that, or at least change the way you're mixing with them. The strings sound a little too doused in reverb that causes a less surreal effect or sound when it comes to your strings. I'm a stickler for that because, like, I used to play in orchestra, so maybe I'm being a little too critical. But it's something to keep in mind when you're trying to create stuff for sync. You want your instruments to sound as real as possible. You can't see the link. The link is it's a, like I said, it's an orange box that says the producer tribe. It should be on the bio. You click the Stand With Me store, and it'll be like right there. It's like the third button down. Let's keep going. I think we've already heard one from Not Tamayodo. Tom G Kyoto. I think we're gonna come back to you, bro. He's got a bunch of stuff in here. I think we listened to this first. So let's keep going. Oh shoot. It looks like everybody sent in multiples. Okay, if we haven't heard you yet, I'm going to skip to these guys first. Oh, my fam came in with the disco link. Okay. Disco is a cheat code if you guys want to get in the sync. I'm telling you. Let me pull this up so that everybody can see it. This is the industry standard for sync. So I already know this is probably going to be pretty dope. Okay, so the arrangement's okay. What I would probably make a strong suggestion to is making sure all your stuff is in tune and that you're not using samples. Because that's what it comes off as when you don't tune your 808s and your other stuff. Because now it sounds like it sounds like a bunch of different pieces put together, and you don't want that. You want cohesion in your music because that's what makes it sound more expensive. And if we're making expensive art, we should be paid premium expensive prices. It's something that I teach a lot in my class. We got a module course that is coming up next month that's going to break down all this kind of stuff. The track's not bad. It's just there's a lot of stuff that's out of tune. For instance, the singing at the beginning is, I think, let me hear it again. Yeah, I think the singing is like maybe a quarter step down. So definitely comments are wilding. This is constructive criticism. Don't take it as offense. I think this could be a cool song if you just kept everything in tune, which I wonder again if you're using samples or not, because that's something that an unmarked sample that doesn't tell you the key will do to you. So keep that in mind and keep submitting. Don't stop sending us stuff, because that's what helps, I think. Keep making music. All right, we got Rhino in the house. He always tosses in some heat. Let's see what he's got here. Chrissy is the name of this one. It's gonna play. There we go. You can submit in the Discord. Okay, so that was a 30-second snippet. That was cool. I couldn't hear the 808 much. He asked, is a 808 slide clipping for anyone else? I couldn't hear it. So you might want to add some more saturation, if that's at least automate the saturation at the point of your slide if you want to create more space. Also, you could totally like dip everything around that frequency range as well, so that again you can kind of pull back the curtain, let the 808 shine for 2 seconds, and then put it back. You know what I'm saying? DJ Sean's in the house. What up, bro? No. Send it through the Discord. We're trudging through the list right now. I'll be on here for another half hour, I guess. So it's all good. Pauly Beats is next. If you guys are new, submit through the Discord. Link is in the bio. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. We are going through stuff for sync. I think Pauly sent us something before, so I'm interested to see what he's doing. Oh, maybe it's a sync version. Okay, cool. Let's hear it. Dope. This one's cool. I like this. Oh, we got questions in the chat. 303, what up, bro? It's trending, so in the near future. What do you mean? With Afrobeat? Bro, Afrobeat's already here. Like Afrobeat's commonly used, especially in the summertime for stuff. So I actually wrote a Afrobeat EP for sync licensing like 2 months ago, so that it's already in rotation when they need it. So like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with making Afrobeat stuff for sync. It goes, especially with certain TV shows again that dealing with tropical environments, a beach house montage, that kind of stuff happens all the time. Pauly, this track sounds cool. I wish that the drums had a little more variation in the velocity ranges. I don't know if it was a loop or not, or drum loops are totally fine for sync. But I would definitely maybe have some different ranges. Maybe it's the mix. It's kind of standing out a little bit. especially with the hi-hats. So keep that in mind when you're mixing. I don't know if there was, I don't, how far wide is your stereo pan on your piano? Because it feels like it's phasing just a little bit. Everything, a clear mix always sounds louder than a loud mix. So you want to make sure that every sonic element has its own dedicated spot in your cohesive sound for your song. But I mean, the ideas are there. This is great. It develops over time. It sounds like you're putting a double chorus in at the very, very end. Make sure if you're doing a double chorus, you add something else. Copy paste is the devil when it comes to sync licensing. Okay? So keep that stuff in mind and you guys will be just fine. Just fine. Let's see here. Did I have any other notes that I wrote down? No, that was it. The mix could use some tightening. So making sure that the cymbals kind of made things a little messy. So make sure that I would normally keep most of my drums are in mono and I pan them different ways. That gives you more space. We're reviewing music for sync licensing purposes. So kind of not. Awesome. Okay, let's keep moving now. Okay, here we go. Wika Awodo. He's got something in here called Feel. He says open to any suggestions, so let's check him out. Nice. This is cool. I like it a lot. Someone said in the chat, Altered Carbon. I could totally see, yeah. Or I mean, any TV show could use this easily as underscore. The only thing I wish you could have done on this track, because the mix sounds pretty decent as well. Pretty decent. It sounds great. The only other thing that I would suggest is at the very end, having something else to kind of perpetuate the motion forward, so we're not just kind of listening to an arpeggiator. And then the other, like maybe some ear candy, some type of like random like cymbal scrape or something like that, just to add more emotion to the song. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's what we're doing here. And I'm not just saying that because it's called Feel. I'm just saying like and I mentioned this on a TikTok not too long ago. We're in the film business when it comes to making music. So like technicalities, key changes, all that kind of stuff can help if you know what you're doing, but we're trying to evoke an emotion out of this stuff. So if you want it to sound creepy, if you want it to sound nostalgic, like you have to understand the tools in order to create those sonic elements in your tracks. Oh, and then at second 30, I wish the lead synth came in a little bit earlier. That was just personal preference, but great job on this. Great job. Where's the Discord? Discord link is in the bio. Check us out. It's called the Producer Tribe. We're going to keep moving here. Gunski. Okay, let me check this real quick. Parent advisory. It's explicit. We need non-explicit music, please. For sync, most of the time, I would say you have a 90% chance if you don't have a clean version, they're not going to use it. for especially with libraries. So keep that in mind, guys. Keep it in mind. Let's see. Okay, now we're into today. This is good. I think the Wax, we just listened to one of yours. I'm gonna keep moving just to make sure we get everybody at least once, and then I'm gonna go back and listen to some of the ones we missed at about 4:50. We'll leave the last 10 minutes for you guys since you sent in more than one. Vinny, let's check out what you got. This is called Lockdown. This is unreleased.
You got me falling for you every day. Play me like it's cabaret. Wish it was another way. When I feel your energy, all it's like is ecstasy. I swear you'll be the death of me. Acting how you do when you're drunk, it's all a game to you. Giving me attention for fun, but it's not. You got me locked down. You're making it hard to breathe. I'm getting knocked out. Each time you start loving me, you got me locked down, and then you swallow the key. Yeah. You got me falling over head to heels, turning red like bargain deals, knowing nothing here is real. Feeling like an astronaut, out this world from dusk till dawn, guarded as the Pentagon. Acting how you do when you're drunk, it's all a game to you. Giving me attention for fun, but it's not. You got me locked down. You're making it hard to breathe. I'm getting knocked out. Each time you start loving me, you got me locked down, and then you swallow the key. Choices, it's only you and nothing. Voices, they hear what we're.
Yo, Brinks commercial. No, I'm just kidding. Well, actually, you could. With the lyrics. Yo, this is dope. I like this. It's super catchy. The chat's going crazy. He said easy placement. Definitely. Yeah, if you had maybe a more clean version with some of your lyrics, that would help. But I mean, honestly, they'll just move to another part of the song because it's technically not an explicit, but like some companies or brands might want to shy away from that language. Very true. Cool. What else? This song's catchy, man. And if you got something that's catchy, you're gonna have a great opportunity with this sync. There was something else I was gonna say. Your use of arrangement was great. It really was. I was wondering how you're gonna keep the same energy up the whole time. You did a great job with that. Make sure your vocals and the guitar aren't fighting each other in the mix. Whether that be like pushing the guitar highs back so that the airiness of your vocals can shine through a little bit more. It'll make it sound a lot wider. And then I don't know if you had extra bass in this or not, but it feels like it could use some more sub. But that's just the engineer in me when it comes to like making a record that I want to hear. But if you're cool with this, and if you hired someone that you trust, go for it. Because I mean, even how it is now, like it could easily get placed. Nice job. Let's keep going. We got some other stuff in the chat. Let me make sure I can see the YouTube chat too at the same time. Oh, here we go. Oh, technician's in the house. Okay, bro. Cool. Yeah, we got some other stuff of yours in here. I see it too. Yeah, Lockdown was dope. Round of applause. Let's give him the chili. I don't know why this tickles me so much, but we're gonna give him the chili emoji too. Frosty, bro. Frosty. All right, Key Beats is next. I think he's in the chat. Key Beats, if you're here, double tap the screen. Would it be worth it for him to release it if it gets placed? Yes. So releasing it after it gets placed is the best thing you could possibly do for sync licensing, because people are going to be like, oh my God, this song sounded great. What are they going to do? They're going to want to add it to their library. How are they going to do that? They're going to Shazam it, right? They're going to hold their phone up to the screen or wherever they're listening to, or grab their phone if they're listening to the ad on a YouTube video or something like that. And like, that's how you blow up with streams and followers. Like, get something in a TV commercial because they're paying you for it. You're not like letting them use it for free because it gives you exposure. Like, it's the reverse, which honestly should be the way it is. You know what I'm saying? So definitely that's what I did, and that's how I got this plaque on the wall. So like you could totally do it. You know what I'm saying? Just depends on your publishing library deal or whatever. So keep that in mind. Shokas is in the house. What up, bro? We're just we're listening to some music. Key Beats, you're next. He said just the concept. So cool, no harm done. Shamacine is what this is called. Okay. The energy of this is amazing. I love it. This was dope. Oh, let me see here. Key. Oh, you're in the chat. Awesome. The trumpet and the I'm a trumpet player, so like there's never enough trumpet. But I tell you what, man, this mug goes. I really, really like it. I would just maybe add some variation, whether that be just leaving the trumpet and the shout vocals out for like maybe 4 bars or something like that. 4 to 8 bars, just to like give it some different variety. That'll give it more ebb and flow when the track is evolving and going in different places. We're telling stories when we're making music for sync licensing. Don't ever forget that. Okay, so like because of that, you want to make sure you got, okay, well let's pull this back. That way you'll miss it, and when the beat comes in, everything comes in hard. Like it's like, oh yeah, I remember this, is super familiar. It's all like psychology when it comes to making stuff for sync to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to take the listener on a journey. And when you could do that and give them the whole like immersion experience, like it's going to give you so much more value, or the listener so much more value in the process. You know what I'm saying? So yes, excellent. Okay, let's keep going. Great job on this. This deserves a Frosty too. We got some heat in here, I'm telling you guys. Jordan, you're next. Let's see what you got, my bro. Thinking at Night. Let's go. I like your cover.
I know I've given more than what I've got today. There's a lot riding on what you expect and what I'll say. I can show love in just a few ordinary ways. None of them say how 5 minutes late home spins my brain. But it's a lover's energy that keeps it worth living. That's why you do what you do to keep it going. I'm not who without you. Alright. Believe me. Now there's a fire that won't stray.
This could easily be put in TV. But what I would do to enhance this. He said could use some tuning. I don't know about the tuning. You might be able to get away with that. The vocals sound like they could use, the lead vocal sounds like it could use a little bit of warmth, just a little bit, so that it gives the same womb-like feeling with the rest of your track, because the track is dark, and so your vocals juxtapose that exceedingly well, but it's almost over exaggerated to the point where it's almost too much. Nothing wrong with it if it's an artistic choice, but Jordan, great job with this, bro. The intro could be chopped in half, just for getting to your actual vocals. I think that would be helpful, because after they hear what you're doing, I definitely think that they'll be like, oh yeah, this works perfectly. Very, very cool song, very eclectic. I always love this kind of stuff. Artistic decisions are artistic decisions, so don't listen to me if you don't want to. I totally understand. Why does my mail keep coming up? Stupid. Let me see here. Let me check the chat and make sure we're catching beat drops, progression. Yeah. There's some stuff in here. That's the other thing I was going to suggest. Ear candy. You need it. So like dropping in, like you could put in a water drop. Like throw a reverb throw on it or whatever. Make it just only once in the track. Everybody's like, oh, you want to give the goosebumps. I got goosebumps when you went left with the bass, compared to what I expected you to do, harmonically speaking. So like you want to always give, I call it the Iverson effect. You want to like break people's ankles without making them fall. And I mean, like, you don't want to go so left that like everybody's like, yo, where'd you go? This was a great vibe. What happened? You want to do it to the fact that like, oh, he got me tripped up, but that was cool. Like I want to keep playing. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want, because everybody wanted to play with Iverson, but they know they was about to get the business. So that's the way you want to keep your listener kind of wanting more. So very, very cool. Let me see here. What other stuff we got in the chat? Yeah, intro was doing something different. I liked it. That was cool. Nice job. Nice job. More sync-friendly mix. Yeah. Yeah, just shortening up your intro might help a little bit with that. Do you feel dynamic changes while sustaining a good vibe are important? Yeah, totally. You have to, because if not, it just feels like a copy-paste job. And what do I say? Copy-paste is the devil when it comes to sync licensing. Or just me, I'm bored very easily with music. I've been listening to music for over 20 years. I've heard a lot of stuff, and especially because I hear a lot of stuff in Western harmony, I always expect something to happen before it actually happens as a composer. Do I like house music? Yeah. I mean, I'm not very well versed in house music. I listen to a lot of K-Tronada, if you want to call that house to a certain degree. There's different genres of house. I know that much. I've done a couple things for sync licensing as well with house music. It's totally a cool genre. But let's keep going. Jordan, nice job. Man, we're giving Frosties out today. Might as well call this channel Wendy's. Let's go. Chianti. No test drive. Ooh, radio edit. Okay. Okay.
Cool with the gang on the west side. Smoke up in the air, dog, it's a whole vibe. Shorty looking at me, think I might slide. Call your friends up, we gon' have ourselves a good time. People steady acting like they know me. Chill out, bro, you never been a homie. I can't be caught hanging with no phony. Keep my circle small, it's real ones only. Shorty, tell me what's the move. Got it real bad for a pretty thing like you. Take you downtown, buy you everything that's new. Show you how my city be when I be coming through. For sure. And it's alright. Violent skies fade into the nightlife. Cruising through the city in a new ride. Bought it out the lot, this ain't no test drive. No test drive. Yeah, it's alright. Tell my little baby how to do it right. Hop up on the jet, we going worldwide. Bought it out the lot, this ain't no test drive. No test drive. My shit back, she look just like Beyonce. Put that ice up on her hand from Eliante. She's a
Woo! Hoo-hoo. a bop. This is a bop. I think that he has a voice that sounds extremely familiar, and don't take this the wrong way. It is not, I'm not saying that you're not an individual, but the texture of your voice sounds a lot like Ty Dolla $ign. And that is a compliment, my friend. Oh, Tay is in the building. What up, bro? Bruh, this is dope. If you wanted to do more with this for sync, upping the production value, add some drops, some moments where like the music's out of the way so that you can shine more with your vocals, because they are A1, like homie said. Yeah, this was a bop, bro. This is dope. Other things that you could do if you produce this, I think the hi-hat was like through the whole thing. You might want to take that out just for like 4 to 8 bars, just to keep people guessing. Again, give them the Iverson effect. Oh, you did it all yourself? Oh yeah, this dude's about to be a problem. Bro, TV is eating this stuff up right now. You could easily get this synced. Like, whew. The vibe is great. Yeah, great job. The mix is really, really sauce too. So like, you got this. You got this. Dope. Awesome. Let's keep moving. I gave you everybody gets a Frosty today. Like, everything in here has just been great. Very, very cool. Okay, we're coming up to the last couple tracks. Key, I see you're still in here. Who else is in here? Technician, are you still here? I'm going to go ahead and play you guys' earlier stuff because we skipped it because obviously you guys put in a bunch of other things. Let's see here. So let me check. I think we skipped one. I'm just trying to make sure I'm being thorough here. Yeah, it's stuck in my head, bro. Yeah, nice job. We're gonna listen to Nato Mio Kyoto first, and then we're gonna get to Key, and I think who else sent something in? Somebody else sent something in with a Discord link. We're gonna check his stuff out too. Yeah, there he is, Technician. So I see that you sent something else. Oh, and then Rowan sent some other stuff in too. Let's get it cracking. I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. Tay, yeah, this is a problem. Go follow him, guys. Oh wait, this is parent advisory. Be careful with your samples if you want to use it for sync, because if it's not cleared, I was just talking about that on a story earlier today. Like, they don't want no smoke with samples, so be careful with that. I mean, I like the vibe. Just got to make sure you make sure stuff is clean, and then make sure that you're legally clean with samples too. He said my father's new song. Let's check this out. Heartbeat Story. Roland, we're going to listen to yours next.
Take a few deep breaths in and out now.
totally has a specific vibe, which is cool. You could use this in a restaurant. You could use this in you could use it in an ad, obviously talking about a mother or a child. Yeah, this could work. This could work. Just make the intro shorter. And Rowan, you got some heat here. This could be you. I would make a full album of this stuff, and it'll keep syncing over and over and over again because that vibe is it's very distinct. Great job. Let's keep going through these. Not Rowan. Technician. Okay, we went through yours then, fam. Awesome. Cool. He said that he submitted the same beat twice. Let's see here. Oh, Tay is from down the street in Illinois. Okay, what's up, bro? This is the Slate digital mic. I'm gonna be doing some videos on this very, very soon. It's made a believer out of me as far as with analog vintage mics. Let me see here. No disco link. Use the disco as a cheat code for sync licensing. We'll talk about that soon. We've been on here for about an hour. So we'll probably end for today. Normally we're playing catch up with all the music because we're trying to make sure that A, we got stuff for the next week, but B, like I give everybody a minute and 30 seconds evenly, like regardless of what's going on, just to make sure that everybody gets their time and dedicated listen. Heavily modified sample or splice samples. Since I'm on record, I cannot tell you to use samples, especially melodic ones, because no matter how much you flip it, everybody's got the same tools and stuff. And if they got same access to plugins, just be careful. I always say modify it to where it's unrecognizable. And if you hold up your phone with Shazam, like if it can't recognize it, you're pretty safe. But I normally say don't use melodic samples in sync licensing. It's better to you can interpolate a melodic sample and now it's completely different. You see what I'm saying? Like you can even take the same melody line and just use it in a instead of using it in a flute, use it in a tuba or something like that. Now it's completely different. You know what I'm saying? Use splice loops as inspiration and you'll still be able to get your bang for your buck on them. Cracking plugins, I'm against them because I run a company too and like I wouldn't want nobody stealing from me. So I myself do not condone cracking plugins, but yeah. Yes, we do offer consultancy. Check the link in bio. For all that good stuff, we are here, approachable, and ready to help you get on your journey for sync, because it's a lot. It took me a year to get my first placement, so it is all good. Yo, what up, Noah? I see you in here. The Discord is in the link in bio. Discord's name is the Producer Tribe. So come through. We'll be doing this every week. Exporting stems for sync. How do you export for sync? That information's in the PDF that I sent everybody. If you've taken the class, you might have gotten an email from me. I recorded all the stuff for a module class that I'm launching next month. So give us a good review or a bad review, and you'll have free access to the information again. So come through for that. But honestly, stems, it depends on the library, depending on what kind of stems you need, because a lot of them ask for different stuff. Just registered with Discord, couldn't find where to send the link. It on the left-hand side, if you're on YouTube right now, you can see it on the Producer Tribe. It says live feedback submissions on the channel. Go there and you can submit there. And that's where I'm pulling from. Okay, awesome. Discord isn't showing in the smart link. Oh, it's there. Trust me, it's there. It's a orange. It's an orange and black speaker. Okay, cool. Awesome. All right, well, since there is nothing else further to do, I got to work on a theme song for a fashion show. So I will be talking to you guys later. Stay frosty, my friends, and we will be back next week with more submissions. So since I said more submissions, hit that outro music. Where is that? There it is.